Turning right now to a story you'll only see here on Eyewitness News. Some parents across the state are pretty worried right now about sending their children back to school as those COVID numbers fluctuate.
Absolutely, and they have been trying to get answers about the options they have since most districts have decided not to offer remote learning. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson spoke with several parents and experts about this dilemma. Sharon.
Well, Mark and Aaron, as you know, we're 2 weeks away from the school year, and a lot of parents are in a very tough position. These quotes behind me are from the dozens of messages and emails I received from parents across the state. Some tell me they need that remote learning option because going back in the classroom could become a life or death situation for their child or for them.
If Rocco got sick, he's not going to say, geez, Dad, you know, my heart hurts.
Frank and Diana Murata's 12-year-old son Rocco has been in Suffield Public School since he was 3. He has Down syndrome, a congenital heart defect, and is prone to infection. Murata says he's thrived during his remote learning sessions last year, and they were looking to continue it for the summer and fall. Suffield Public Schools denied their request.
Ended up withdrawing him from the school, and we're going to homeschool.
Murata is not alone.
And I'm worried that doing a homeschool is going to further isolate her.
Elizabeth Viano has type 1 diabetes and her daughter Macy has asthma. Today they joined a group advocating for remote learning in Fairfield Public Schools. According to legislation, school districts cannot offer district-wide or school-wide remote learning this year. The state guidance says the district must provide homebound and hospitalized instruction for students with a verifiable medical reason, but that instruction is typically just 2 hours a day with 1 hour for younger children. The guidance encourages districts to develop a remote learning policy for students with immunocompromised family members, but doesn't lay out specifics.
Where all of the children in an indoor environment are not vaccinated, it remains high risk.
Dr. Marnie White with Yale School of Public Health says even with masking and social distancing, schools are still high risk. The state says disability laws remain in effect, which means students with disabilities may still receive remote learning as an option. Special education attorney Courtney Spencer says the state needs to provide better guidance before parents are forced to seek out counsel. Spencer suggests parents looking for remote options meet with their doctor and their planning and placement team as soon as possible.
Get medical documentation, get your doctors on board with speaking to the school medical advisors.
And we reached out to the governor for comment, and we're waiting for a response. Meanwhile, the State Department of Education says they'll soon be releasing a frequently asked questions document because they've been getting a lot of questions about remote learning. If you have any questions about remote learning, head over to our website or to WFSB.com and to the Channel 3 News app for additional resources. In studio, Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.